Guys,
hello.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Just done our sprint planning with Icy. What we're doing this week?
Yeah, so for me it's all Skystead stuff again. It's essentially going to be wrapping up the character this week, so texturing, rigging and animating. So it's going to be quite a busy week, but we're getting there.
Yeah, and as for me, I'm going to be a bit all over the place really. So I'm going to be doing a bit of Kickstarter work, making some more assets for that, for Skystead. Then I'm going to be working on colouring pixels and a bit of Wooloop, was it Wooloop or Hexseed? But basically, it's the ToastieLabs' anniversary next week, so we want to do little updates for all of our games basically next week. So I'll be working on that.
Yeah, pretty good. And for me, it's been mostly colouring pixels. So the Magic DLC comes out this Friday, so I need to get that QA'd, get the achievements and all that good stuff ready for that. As well as that, the r/place book, we want to get that pretty much good to go as well. So get the store page finished up and get stuff done for that. And yeah, a few small tasks, set the Patreon poll and that stuff. But it's mostly colouring pixels for me.
Okay, so something a bit different this morning. We've got a new package arriving. We're going to have so many stuff like this arriving over the next few weeks. But yeah, these are little postcard things saying Skystead Ranch. And the idea behind this is for the box that we're going to be giving people who see us at MCN who have backed us on Kickstarter. This is going to go in the box, and we've got a bunch of Sharpies. Sharpies cost so much, by the way. I didn't realise how much they cost, but that was like a tenner. It's so expensive. Yeah, we're going to get all guys to sign them and just write a little thank you on each one, and then hand them out to people. Just a bit of a personal touch, really.
Yesterday was kind of just prepping the character for texturing. There was a lot more to do than anticipated. Obviously, there's a lot of parts on the model. So everything needed to be essentially UV unwrapped. So I've added seams to pretty much every part of the model just so I could try and get the cleanest UV wrap possible. And it's definitely coming along quite nicely now. The UV map looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. I just hope it comes across when texturing. So if I set the whole thing here, you can see that everything's laid out quite nicely. Everything's got equal widths and stuff. So hopefully when texturing nothing will go wrong. But yeah, hopefully by lunchtime we'll have some more progress.
Yeah, as you might saw last vlog, I sent off the store page for r/place 23 over the weekend, and it actually got rejected. It's the first time in a long time that I've had something rejected, but the reasoning is we have talking heads here in the logo, which is an oversight, because something I totally forgot about, but obviously it's advertising something else within the logo for advertising the game. So I'm going to quickly make that edit, get that out of there, and resend that off.
So another package arrived. We've got pencils. So we've got a box of pencils. It's got 144 in. I think it's a bit of a weird number, but yeah, we're going to use these for the giveaway. These for the goodie bags. Everyone gets a pencil to do all the activities we're going to put in the goodie bags. And yeah, there's half pencils like the ones you get in IKEA and used to get in. What was that shop? Asda? Not Asda. The other one. Argos. Yeah. But yeah, we've got quite a few. Yeah, we've got quite a few boxes. There's loads. We've got 10,000 pencils. They're really heavy. Okay, so I've been working a lot more on the Kickstarter campaign page. Just yeah, it's just taking so much time. It's a bit crazy, honestly. But yeah, I've been spending a lot of time on these GIFs, getting these GIFs quite nice. So we've got 6 of them. This one shows off the sort of like the terraforming aspect of the game. It goes through a few different stages of what you can change the floor to. We've got this GIF, which is kind of nice. Had to re-record this one because the grass was wobbly. This one looks quite pleasant. I quite like the bunny in the background as well. We've got this one, which I've just spent some time on today. It's to basically just demonstrate that gardening is a thing and things grow naturally. I think all of these are going to have to be redone at some point, but I think it's going to be good enough for getting it approved. And yeah, I've just been working on a couple of the assets as well. So we've got this timeline asset as well. It's just a rough idea of where we're going to be. I've been working on that today as well.
This process that I found from this YouTube channel has worked really well in terms of the clothes moving with the body. It took a long time to crack, but so essentially what I did was I removed all the clothes from the body entirely and rigged just the body. So where was it? So essentially I took off all the clothes, rigged only the skin, and then applied all that weight painting data to the clothes. So now essentially the clothes share the exact same weight painting as the body. So when the rig moves the body, it also moves the claws. And so far, it seems to be working quite well. Nothing has went wrong so far. I haven't done the legs yet, but the chest moves really well, and there's a bit of contortion back there. It's only that's because of the bones, not essentially the weight painting. But the process now that I need to go through is doing this exactly the same thing to the rest of the clothes, such as the shorts and the boots as well. So yeah, I'm going to get on with that now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work. Because if that works, then the rig is pretty much finished.
Okay, so more MCM deliveries and stuff like this. Yeah, we got some boxes. These are the backer boxes. There's quite a lot of them. This is what 100 boxes look like. It's quite big. But yeah, they make these little things, and these will be given out to people who back us on Kickstarter. Fill them up with goodies. Yeah, it should be good. Looking forward to actually putting these together. It looks quite fun. We also got another thing. Some grass, and we're going to get that out and see what it's like. Yeah, so this is the grass. This is basically what the floor that we're going to have for our booth. This is how big the booth is, 3 meters by 3 meters. It's just ginormous. We should have put a code for scale, shouldn't we? There you go, monster for scale. Yeah, it's looking really good. It'll be a nightmare to actually get down to London. I've no idea how we'll manage that, but it'll look cool. It should grab people's attention, right?
So yeah, today has been a good day in terms of getting progress done on the Magic DLC. So I've gone ahead and I've QA'd all the levels here, including the last one, which I've done in build because there was some changes to do to the character inside the box. But yeah, all the levels have been QA'd, all pretty much good to go. There's very few edits to make this time around, which is quite good. And as you see there, I've put them all in size order and given them some different names. But yeah, other than the achievements, which I'll probably do tomorrow at this point, the Magic DLC is all done.
Okay, so we just got another delivery. Oh, look at these! Look at these! Little rock sweets that says Skystead Ranch. Yeah, look how cool that is. We've got boxes of them. And Jack, what's the verdict?
Divine.
So I've got the Magic DLC ready, got the achievements uploaded, and I've recorded this GIF for tomorrow's announcement. And that's pretty much good to go. Other than that though, I've been working on the r/place sort of stuff. So I've got quite a lot of pictures open here. I've been trimming down the larger images. So I've been going through the Atlas time-lapse and finding the different logos throughout the timepiece of r/place. And I've been getting the different sort of screenshots for that. So at the current stage we've decided on 8 images. So we're doing 4 with the logo in. We are going to trim these 4 down to be more concise around the actual logo itself instead of showing a full 500 by 500 for 2 reasons. One, we're just showing off the logo on the board here, and as well as that, there's some repeating imagery here and there. So we've got the Irish flag there, and again one of the images as well. And as well as that, Rob pointed out that these 4 here, or at least 3 out of these 4, a lot of the artwork is still in progress, so it's not as good as some of the stuff on the final board. So other than that, we've picked 4 different spots on the actual final board here. And these ones will probably be getting uploaded at full size, or at least much larger, but I will be going through them just to check if anything needs cleaning up as to not safe for work, because even though the DLC is marked as a higher age rating, we don't want too much explicit content in there if we can avoid it.
Yeah, so we got another package delivered. This one's from Icy though, so he sent over a bunch of 3D printed stuff. So we've got different settings, different creatures and stuff like that. Looking quite good. Jack's painting we've got eyes on. That looks alright, to be fair.
It does, yeah.
That looks quite good. We could do that. The idea is that we're going to put these in the boxes that we've got. And yeah, we've just got lots of different print settings and stuff. We've got the green ones are like squidgy. It's like squidgy material, and then the golden ones are just like hard stuff. But yeah, we're going to have a quick look and then see what we want to go with to put in the boxes. You having fun there, Jack?
I really am. I'm completely zen.
Yeah, we're going to paint the eyes on as well, because it just adds a bit of definition, doesn't it? It's a bit more of a handmade touch as well.
Okay, so I completely forgot to record yesterday, but that's only because I've been so busy with the character animations, and they're coming along really, really well. I got a lot more done yesterday than I really anticipated, so I think I got about 6 animations done with the 7th one in the works, and they're all looking pretty good. I found out some really cool stuff yesterday which I'll show off. So it's going to be quite hard to display some of these animations because they're all set up in an NLA editor, which kind of is meant for exporting and blending animations, so it may come out a bit funky, but they are done. So if we'll stick with the one that we're on now, which is the player digging. So right now it isn't done. This is one that I'm working on. And what we want is to kind of like have a little action of him digging up some dirt, and then the crook spins and lands back in his hand. As you can see there, I haven't animated that bit yet, but that is the bit that I want to do. We've got the, actually to it I can show, I've got some GIFs here. So we've got the action ready pose, where he kind of gets his staff out, and that's kind of him preparing to do a digging action or a building action. And we've got some walk cycles here. We've got a player smashing. I'll see if I can show that off. Have I done that one actually? Yeah. Oh, it's not supposed to, the staff's not supposed to spin. That's because there's an animation on it. But essentially, he just jabs whatever he's breaking, like a rock or a tree or something like that, and that can loop as many times as we like. But what I found out yesterday, which was really, really cool, is that I found out how to blend animations in the NLA editor, which is kind of like layers from Photoshop. So now I can have him getting his pose ready as well as walking at the same time. So there we go. He walks. Oh, he can walk and pull out his staff, which is really cool. That'll be really handy for me to test when Rob puts it into Unity.
Okay, so apparently we've had a delivery this morning, and it's a bit big, so Jack needs a bit of hand getting it into the office. What? That's massive. Okay, so Jack's been out here for a little bit. Basically, the delivery driver couldn't help him inside with it, so he's just been in the back alley guarding this. It's a paper bags that we're going to use for the giveaways. There's a lot of them. I didn't realise it'd be this much. I think have we done too many? But yeah, Lee'll be in a minute, and then we'll get all these up. We'll have to just walk it in, I guess. Watch this swagger. Watch this swagger. Oh, here he is. Okay, so I've got all the boxes in. We've had a bit of a break since then because we were all quite hot and bothered. But yeah, it's the goodie bags that we're going to be making. And yeah, the plan is we've got just these little paper things that are quite good. We're going to have a stamp saying Skystead Ranch on one side, QR code stamp on the other, and then we're going to fill it with all of the goodies. So a couple of sweets, pencils, a couple of activity books that we're going to make, each themed around our game. So for colouring pixels, there'll be a little actual like pixel grid that you can colour in and stuff like that. We loop dot to dot, all of that, and yeah, should be good. The only trouble is, obviously, there's way too many. Well, I don't know, is it too many? We honestly have no idea about numbers. It's our first convention. It looks like too many, but yeah, it should be fun anyway. Fingers crossed we can actually just give them all away.
So yeah, most of today has been store page stuff on Steam. So got the Magic DLC announcements prepped, and they're good to go for 8 o'clock tonight when the DLC comes out. I've always got the gift there just to flesh it out to make it look more appetizing. But other than that, a lot of time was spent on the industry DLC for Wooloop. Can't see the icons up the top right for some reason, but we've got the screenshots from Rob playtesting the levels. So we've got all the screenshots early on this time around, and I've gone ahead and made all the assets as well. I'll quickly grab that since it's closed itself. So yeah, as you can see, obviously, as always, had to translate them all into the various languages, which means it takes a little longer to get them done. But the end result's definitely worth it, and obviously a bit of back and forth with the colours as well, and to make sure it looks quite good this time around as well. So hopefully that'll be quite good, and that's sent off to Steam, and we'll get that approved over the weekend, so we can make that live next week.
Yeah, so just a little quick update from me today. I've been working on Hexseed and Wooloop, but a little bit on colouring pixels as well. It's been a while. It's kind of good. You see the in the main menu here, the bottom left has changed a bit. That's because we've added the competition button back. So it's the Pixels 5th anniversary next week. So we just want to add these links to the more info post, like the announcement post that we do to explain the competition, and then the actual link to submit as well. So we always have this visible during the duration of the competition. And yeah, another couple of things. So we want to do a big update for colouring pixels. So I'm going to add this little search functionality here. So you press the search button, and then there'll be a text box here which lets you filter through the books, because this scroll bar is getting a bit big, let's be honest. And yeah, we want to add another window as well for this cross here, so the game doesn't close straight away, but you get a little pop-up saying "Are you sure?" type of thing, just like we've started to add to our other games as well, just for consistency's sake. Okay, guys, it's Friday.
Friday. So I'm very tired after all your unboxing, Rob.
Yeah, I'm that good.
But yeah, it's been a very busy week. as I said last week, it's a very busy month. We've got a lot going on, so make sure you check out Hexaid, the DLC for that's coming out tonight. There's a brand new donut mechanic, very fun. Give that a go. As well as that, though, it's a big week for Color Pixels. Well, big for ToastieLabs because it's the 6-year anniversary for ToastieLabs. So a lot going on. We'll mostly be in the Color Pixels competition and announcements. So make sure you jump in there. It's the next community book that you can get involved in. Submit your pixel art, and we'll pick our favourites for a whole new book in the coming months. As well as that, there'll be the Oshas Place book out today as well, which is free. So make sure you check that out as well. And yeah, other than that, it's just the rest of the month. It's going to be Wooloop and more Skystead Ranch stuff. There's a lot of Skystead Ranch stuff, so please check it out and wish this to get for us. Thank you.
That's not how you can say so much. I would never got through that. But yeah, thank you to all of our Discord members, our Patreon members who keep us all going. Thank you to everyone who joined Lee's stream today while he was doing his autographs. That was good fun to watch. But yeah, thank you to all.
Cool, we did it. Look how many boxes we've got in the office. It's such a mess.
Behind you.
Such a mess. Look how many boxes there are.